G'day everyone, welcome back to Full Lock Adventures. This is Lockie here. Just a bit of an update on my RC status. I've tidied up a bit of, or sort of tidied up a bit of a room here in the farm. It's a stone building within my shed, so I've turned it into a bit of an RC workbench area so I can work, and I'll eventually tidy all the cracks and windows and stuff up as we go, but later on. Just wanted to get everything out of the main shed because I had other jobs out there and the RC was taking up a fair bit of room. I've been waiting for parts for a fair while for a few cars. I haven't put out any videos because there's been nothing to post, but I've slowly been collecting parts so I can get the cars going. If you remember from the last video, the Revo with the aluminium A-frames and stuff had a broken throttle and brake servo. So I've got a couple on eBay. They're genuine Traxxas ones, second hand, basically somebody who must have upgraded some. Put them out on eBay cheap, so I bought a couple of those. I could upgrade, but I haven't thought so. I thought I'd just get the same as the original back on there again. So I've got that to change out. And also I've dragged out this old girl. This is the car I had from when I was about maybe 12 or 14 or something. I customised the body as you do when you're a kid, cut out the stickers and stuff. It looks very ratty, but that's the way it was when from the last 20 odd years. Been sitting in the shed. And so it's a Tamiya Fighter Buggy RX, and I've seen on eBay, sorry, that they brought out a 25th anniversary model now with the ESC brushless motor. These had this bloody horrible, like, throttle servo was this horrible contact thing. I don't know what that's called. I hated it. It was always jamming. The contacts would sort of weld themselves. It'd get locked in flat out forwards. You'd have to go catch it and break the contact. It was a piece of shit, to be honest. It gave me a lot of fun. I really enjoyed it as a kid. I've pulled it out. I have had it running since, but decided to upgrade this to brushless. So I've got this little, just eBay brushless motor. I'm waiting for the ESC to fit. This is the motor. Just a cheapie. I can't justify spending too much money on these sort of things at the moment. This shocky is broken. I want to change these out to oil-filled shocks. That one's actually, I know it's alright. Change the shocks to oil-filled. Change all the bushes out to bearing bushes, and new tyres. Look at that. Did a few skids when I was a kid, but look at that. But yeah, by the time I upgrade that to ESC and brushless and oil-filled shocks and bearings and stuff, and maybe strip the body back and just paint it one colour. McLeod's Tyres used to be a tyre shop here in town. They gave me a heap of stickers when I was a kid, so I cut those out and put them on there. And hopefully my boys will have a bit of fun. This Nitro one here I still haven't got going. As I said in the previous video, my hands are still a little bit damaged after a motorbike crash 4 months ago. You can see there, she's a bit mangled still. So I don't want to do anything to aggravate my wrist, so I'll get to that once my hands are getting stronger. The Tamiya Blackfoot, which is another mate lent to me to put together for him. It was a kit form. My boys have been running that and playing with that a bit. That needs to go back to the owner, back to Tucky, so he will put it in his shed as a bit of shed art. Here's the upgraded Revo with the one that I'm waiting for the throttle servo. So once that's in, this one should be good to go, ready to rip. And my old girl, that is good to go. That's the one that featured in the last video. It's a bit dirty still, but that one's still good to go. So yeah, there's my hobby table as such in my room within my shed. So that's the workshop space out there. Also, another mate has sent me this car. Once again, this one's a brushed motor. It's an old girl. I think he said this is over 20 years old. I don't know what it is. Tekken, maybe. I've had this going. But yeah, same thing. I think this will need a brushless and ESV conversion and stuff. But see what he wants to do, how much he wants to spend on it, more or less. But yeah, the RC collection's growing. I've also bought a boat and planes and things as well. Not too sure whether I'm going to be able to fly them or not. So just things to keep me going. As mentioned previously, this is the motorbike I crashed 4 months ago, 4 months to the day yesterday. So I've got a busted rear rim. See the split in the rim. The front rim's also bent and the handlebars are bent. But other than that, it's pretty good. The plastic's only copped a little bit. So yeah, once I'm able to ride again, I'll be fixing those up, replacing the rims and getting it tidied up again and back into riding, hopefully, but that won't be for a while now. So, oh hell, it's hot here in the shed. It's end of January at the moment. It's pretty hot and humid. We've had some thunderstorms recently, so I'm not spending too much time out here if I need to. But it's just good to have a few jobs in the shed here to work on and to keep myself busy, keep my hands moving, keep my back moving. Might do if there's enough interest later on, I might do a video on what happened at the crash and the progress of my recovery, so I can, you know, have something for myself to track as my recovery progresses and look back on. I wish I sort of did it while I was in the hospital now. So yeah, thanks for the follows, thanks for the likes and subscribing, and see you on the next video.